Welcome in, everybody. How goes it? Hope everybody's good. We are chilling with some City Skylines today. It's Wednesday, my short stream day, so we've got about 3 hours that we're going to be messing around here. We got a few things that we can do. Thinking that I might start with the train, putting in our first train station over by, over off in our industrial area and the small town outside. I might start with that. But that's also going to include me moving the road maintenance depot and things. So there's several things that will transpire. If we get busy, or if we get tired of doing that, or I start to get bored with it or whatever, then we'll come back over here and we'll detail this up. Our last episode, we completely did this entire area and detailed it out. This was basically, there was no detailing at all other than these two buildings, and we completely spent time detailing this entire area out. I think I might do something a little bit better here and make this a little bit larger and more prominent park, I think, at some point, and then this is also going to be green space and parkland as well, with a little bit more detailing, but that might be what we fall back to today if I get frustrated or bored over getting the train line stuff in. So I am going to leave the time running. I hate pausing it, but I do pause it here and there to get especially my infrastructure builds offline done when you guys aren't here to watch or watch the playbacks. I do pause it while I put in infrastructure. So couple of little things that I did do. Actually, they're not little, they're major, and they're going to assist us in building, continuing to build the city on stream much more efficiently, I think, instead of just kind of toying around with how to put the roads in and where to put the roads in. I've extended this out, and we put a large roundabout here. This is actually a mod. This is actually a mod that I grabbed, and so we have a road that tiers up to go up to a roundabout. This is going to be a centerpiece and focal point of our downtown area. I did outline where the sunken train station is going to be, and I did connect it to a highway that I hand built last night and finally got done with at around midnight last night. So these are actually the first cars that I've seen drive on this highway. So this is good. So there's a second way in. There's a second way into the city now. By people being able to take the highway over and come into the city this way instead. So Viper Strike, welcome in. How's it going? So we do have cars going both ways. This is good. This is going to be a one-way road going up on this side of the city, and this is going to be a one-way road coming back on this side of the city. And again, like I said before, this will be our urban downtown type area. I also constructed this. This is an absolute mess. I'm going to redo this because I just really don't like the way this looks. It does join everything, and it does give another option to get over to this side of the city. There will be a highway that continues to run down here. I don't know if it's going to be 4 lanes. It might go down to 3. These ramps are probably going to go down to 1. This is not going to stay. This looks absolutely terrible. But that's kind of this looks like something I would have built in Cities Skylines 1, the way I used to play, and not so highly detailed and anal. So, how are you, Viper Strike? Welcome in, man. How is everything? Yeah, then I put some bridges in. The bridges match now, so that's good. I might change those up a little bit. This one might have to be changed up just because of this interchange, but I think we are going to bring the port is going to be down here. That is, I got the rail line in and ready to go. Like I said, this is going to be the major passenger terminal here, and then there'll be a rail line that go down here, and this will be the cargo. The freight trains will go on this outside line, and then split off and go to their respective areas. But yeah, thinking a cargo train terminal out back this way. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. But I did lay out some streets to get some larger buildings in, but that's not going to be today. So, and then we'll continue down here. Doing good in the 7376 from Dallas Fort Worth to Lake Tahoe. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, and then we'll have an under the bridge area down here, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to open this up to the ocean. This is going to be an inlet, I think, and we'll end up doing a marina or something like that over here. But I think this is going to be an inlet to the open ocean. Pretty sure that's what's going to happen. What else did we do here? That's been about it. I spent the last day and a half kind of outlining or getting the highways kind of situated. This was all hand built. This is not a this is more like how my highways look. This was kind of a first iteration, first hand on. My first time doing a in Cities Skylines II in the last year anyway, putting one together. I'm just not happy with that at all. But this was the second one that I made about 10 hours later, so I feel that this went a hell of a lot better. But like I said, this should alleviate traffic over here on this road that we had a huge problem with the last time. And that being said, let's go see what we are thinking about doing. I'm thinking about putting a train station in over here. And that train station, I'm thinking, is going to happen in this area. In this area somewhere. I don't know where yet. We're kind of pinned in by the highway. And this road and park maintenance building is probably going to go over here, and we might throw our custom built bus yard might come in this way too. But what is going on all? But I'm gonna see. We are gonna be using that outside track. Right? No, it's the inside track that we need. It's this one here. So we need to get that train station's got to be on this side. We're gonna have there'll be a couple on this. It's not gonna be a huge train station, but yeah. All right. So first things first, let's move this thing. We're gonna just slide it over here temporarily because we are gonna be doing a custom build with this whole thing in the future. And let's just see if a train station fits in here at all. That'll be our second move actually. Oh yeah, we need a train yard first. I forgot about that. Train, elevated train station, subway depot. We need trains, guy. Trains. Compact rail yard. Now, this is probably going to be, I think what I'm probably going to do is make all these components be, it'll be, yeah, I think they're all going to be components of a major rail yard, and the tracks are going to run individually. They're going to run through it, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't really want. Might go rail yard here maybe, and the large rail yard might be right around in here somewhere, and then all of the trains will be coming in and out of here. Let's see. Double check we're good to go everywhere. Like it. Nice. Cool. All right. So we got to get a train yard in first. That's we've pretty much come to that conclusion. Oh boy. Doozy, welcome in. Medium train depot long. I don't need 5 tracks here. I think I'm going to just do the small one. Non-electrified rail yard. I think we're just going to do a small one on this outskirt. And then, We are going to have to connect it to the road networks somehow, but we're going to have to do that rudimentary first, and then we'll figure out what's going on with that afterwards, but the power is out. They're saying the power's out. It's literally this one spot. Let's connect this thing first. Wednesday's good, man. Wednesday's good. How's it going with you? What are you up to? So every time I put trains into the game, my game turns to absolute hell because the train traffic gets all stranded in all sorts of different ways. So I'm hoping for better this time. Hoping for better luck this time. Not bad, just finished your lift, now walking for cardio. Very nice, man. Very nice. All right. Train tracks. I have a feeling that these railroad tracks are way too close together. Well, I guess we're going to find out. This is actually going to be a good test on whether our tracks are going to do what they need to do. That's only a one. That's only one track. That's why that's okay. So we can. That's good. That actually makes me feel better. Unelectrified. Here we go. That is actually easier for us. One way? Nah, I don't need one way. There we go. Two-way. Fix that. Nope. There we go. All right. So we have that connection to both of our main lines. And then we're going to end up, that train needs to go that way, and then we'll figure out where it's going to go from there. So I think we're just going to tie this rail into the same. We're just going to stub it in. Actually, you know what? We're not even going to worry about the second rail right now. Not even going to worry about it. All right, let's see where... This is the nearest road. We got to build a road all the way down here. This road is going to be temporary. It is definitely not going to be a permanent road. Road. You know what I mean? It's just all we get going here, and then it's project that turns into other projects and side projects. You can't stay focused on this. Like this. Now you need to do this whole grading thing over here. Crazy game. Crazy game. Stuff is fascinating to watch. You should have seen me yesterday, Doozy. I was laying out all this, trying to figure out how to make this tier of the city come together with this tier of the city. This is where the main city train station is going to be, and the major downtown area. And then I laid, this is all hand built. This highway is all hand built. So trying to get this all to come together, this took me like 2.5 hours to get just this area, this highway squared away. This took me 4 hours, and it looks like a disaster. This is going to be redone. I'm definitely redoing this highway. I hate the way it looks. And I've also pinched myself in where there's no real room to get a highway to go down here by where the port is going to be, and I do not want all the truck traffic going in. Ropenza, what's going on, man? How are you? Makes me want to be a civil engineer. Happy Wednesday to you as well. So I think I'm going to make this this highway. It might slide down here a little bit and still go along it still might go along the the water. Well, it's still definitely going to go along the water because this is going to be high rises. But I think it's probably going to look more like that. It'll be a cross through highway. You know, there'll be a highway to cross through there. It won't be this large, but yeah, it's gonna look something like that. Whoa, what was that? Back here, guy. See, I get sidetracked all the time. What's going on, Rapenza? What are you up to? You're working, aren't you? But yeah, so it's let's get this road stubbed in over here so we can get the train. That's our first. The first thing to do with our trains was to place a yard down, and then we're gonna have a station over here, and then our main station down here eventually. So now I have a legit question. You being so damn good at this, have you ever thought about building your own construction company? I definitely have. Ropenza. My wife won't buy me an excavator though. She won't do it. I'm not good. I wouldn't say I'm good at this. I just survive this, man. I wouldn't say I'm good at this at all. Move's coming soon, right, Ropenza? So like I said, this had to be tapered down at some point anyway, so what better day than today? We were going to have to come off that cliffside anyway. And then, actually, does it really? Because really it's got to kind of cut across there. It's not really, all right, scrap that. Now we're kind of up at the same level as down here. We can just come down. All right, all right. I'm seeing it. Metal Mike, thanks for the follow. Welcome in over on the beam side. Hope you guys are good over there as well. Captain Pebble heading to meet the chief pilot of Wolf Air regarding a hard landing. Very nice. Yeah, we're just going to cut this road in. This is going to be all temporary because this all needs to be completely, because this is going to be apartment buildings. This actually might be, believe it or not, this actually might become a main thoroughfare through this entire area anyway. But right now we just need an access road to our remote train depot. And this is all going to have to be terrain formed anyway, terraformed. Captain Pebble, welcome in. Scathe, how's it going? Is that pre-made dirt? It is. It is a pre-made dirt road. And then we'll tear this down to here. And then we're going to build bring a road in. Not yet, Ropenza. It's coming. It's coming. But I don't have one yet. I don't even have a train station yet. Now let me get plants only. One ping only, please. One ping for Sully. One ping only. What's up? Happy Wednesday. What's up, Mike? Welcome in, man. Thanks for stopping in on the Beam side. I hope you're well. You guys over on Beam or anywhere see me or hear me talking to a whole bunch of different people. We are on YouTube, Twitch, Beam, and Rumble. So feel free to jump over to any one of those. I'm just opening up some area here. I got about 3 hours. I got my daughter this today, and she's got driver's training today, so I do have to go pick her up at 3:30 my time, 3:40 my time, so I'll have to be out of here by 2:30-ish. All right. So we got our road is cutting through here. We'll worry about terraforming it later on. The road will bring... I don't want to bring that big of a road, I think. I think I'm going to just... not a real pilot. Yeah, that's all right. I'm not a real pilot anyway, my Captain Pebble. Is that possible? Well, is what possible? Why don't we have an airport? By the way, Mrs. Pebble said she better see you at the expo. We're trying, man. We are trying. I do believe it is looking better this week than it did last week. We'll put it that way. The other week, we're going on vacation we're going on vacation next week, so we're out of here. And then, but yeah, it's we were trying to figure out if we were going to be able to swing all of it or not. But I think we're looking better than what we were. But look at this. We now have an access road all the way down. I don't like that curve at all. We no longer have an access road. There, I like that curve better. Done traveling, doing training. Time to drive back towards home. Gotcha. Yeah, we are not sure yet. I'm not sure if we're going to go on a road trip down to if we're going to go on a road trip down at down in the south, like Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, like Georgia area. We're not sure if we're doing that or if we are going to go to Rome. Not really sure yet. Trying to figure it out. We got our two, get rid of that stupid icon. Yeah, it's either going to be, we had discussed Aruba, Rome, a couple of, yeah, Rome, yeah. Just not sure which one we're doing yet. It's either going to be a road trip or a plane trip. Thanks, man. Landry C., welcome in. All right, we got our train yard in. This is good. The train yard has been powered. We got a road up here. This is definitely just a temporary gravel road currently running down there. It'll work for now. This will all eventually be built up into apartments. This is going to be where the downtown area, which is going to be down here, is going to tear down into urban, like urban row frames and 5- and 6-story apartment buildings. Is kind of what I see this area being. The high-rise area might come down here a little bit. Not legit huge high-rises, but it'll be like a transition area. This will be a transition as well, and then we'll have the trains going into the city and such. Kind of what I got kind of my envision. This will eventually be a very, very large train yard because all of these railroad tracks are going to cut through. There's going to be some cutting through here. There's going to be a couple cutting out this way. All these tracks are going to be cutting through here. So this will all eventually be one large train yard eventually. But our initial plan was to put a train station in. We started that 30 minutes ago, and the only thing we've gotten done is to put the train yard in, which allows us to get access to the train station that we need to now talk about. So, with the train yard in, medium train garbage yard, what is that? See, I just got sidetracked again. That thing hauls garbage out of here? Really? I didn't even know that. Didn't know that was a thing. Elevated? Nah. Terminus? Nah. Cargo train terminal? Nah, that's going, but it's not going here. Train station. Local train station. How about this? This actually fits here. Huh. This will actually fit in this little spot. All right. We might have a little bit of a problem with the terrain here, but nothing that can't be fixed, as you just saw. But if I throw this in here with no snapping, we're going to have to elongate some of these curves. You need to come out of retirement and become a city manager. Nah. There's no way I could do this in real life. Like, dealing with the bureaucratic crap in government, dude, there's no way. Because I'd be like, no, we need to put a landfill in. Well, we gotta do all these permits and things. No, we're not doing that. Just put the landfill in. That's what I do on Cities Skylines. That's what we're doing now. Yeah, all of the crap. Like, dude, it was hard enough with the like. There's nothing like political about being a fireman, and somehow they made it political. Like, it's it's just you didn't put the fire out right. What? Is it out? Yeah, okay, we're leaving. All right. Well, unfortunately, these businesses are gone. The city has just bought this land and parked your truck in the street for too long. Oh, my favorite was the shopping. I can't believe you guys take the fire truck shopping. The hell are we supposed to eat for 24 hours? Dude, it's something else. All right, these are out. See ya. Park at the fire lane in the grocery store. Yeah, and the same people would be yelling if we were 30 seconds later to their emergency. You should have been here 30 seconds ago. Yeah, well, we would have, but Karen decided that we were not allowed. She called the fire chief. Karen called the fire chief, and we can't park in the fire lane anymore to shop. Dude, it's funny. Cracks me up. Cracks me up. And we weren't even really. I mean, we really could tell civilians in New York for the most part. Like, if people would come up to, we could literally tell them off. We could be like, yo, GFY, mind your business, and we'll see you. But my old job, my job in Illinois before that, I mean, you'd be fired for talking to people like that. Oh, you don't like the fire truck parked there? Oh, yeah, go fuck yourself. Yep. 100% that. All right, so we may have a terrain issue here, but we are going to, we're going to see how it shakes out. We just severed the train connection. So that that train that is normally on this track can't get to where it normally goes. But we don't care because it's not in our city. So scroll. Let me get my better bulldozer. I got to get these. Yeah, I got to get rid of these. These are the train decal, the deck decals for like gravel. So it looks like gravel. We'll put those back in a little while. All right. So what we need now is to flatten this off, which is what they do in real life all the time for train tracks anyway. Get rid of one more because we can. All right. Give us time to square that off over here as well. Oh, it's actually squared off by the bridge. Cool. Leave it be. That bridge might have to be rebuilt as well. Definitely going to have to be rebuilt. We'll worry about that at a later time. All right. This is all flat. See which train station we're using here again. That's an elevated train. Train terminal. French train station. Suburban train station. That's just a small one with one stop. We actually maybe we use this for. I mean, it's suburban. You probably upgrade it with another track. Allows passengers to board and disembark trains. Has built-in parking, plenty of bike racks. Can be upgraded to add a rear entrance, accessing the opposite side. But can it give us another set of railroad tracks, like to make a stop? Oh hell, it's only 175 grand. Let's see. No, it can't. That's it. All right, you're out. Elevated train station. This was the one. Yeah, this one gives 3 tracks. 3 though. Extra platforms, station services, subway interface, and a taxi stop. Overground train station? Sunken bypass. What? A very large. Huge. Big. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Let's do local train station. Modern entrance. Extra platforms. Okay, so that's possible. So it's going to be between this one and local. It's going to be between these two. They kind of look pretty damn similar. They are the same. That's why. So between those two, Central train station. What other one did I see here that was? Oh, it was the Suburban. That's what it was. Going to be between these two. This one has the ability to upgrade pedestrians from the other side, which we do not need. This one has the ability to upgrade the extra platforms on on the outside. I think we're going to go with this one. I think it also suits this small town better. All right, peace out. All right, now we get to tuck this thing in and figure out how we're going to best manipulate this to work. There needs to be a road connection over to the left there, on the right side of that. And I also need to leave room for the tracks to make it over nicely. Let's see, we need a road connection here, which I think we can do now. This road's just going to curve up and over. I don't think it's going to stay main. Might do a little bus area over here. I think we can connect the tracks from here to here pretty easily. Take anarchy off and see if we can. It's not, I guess. All right, do this now. 180 degrees, got our line, and nope. We need that one. Get our line. There it is, 180 over. Done. I think just for ease. No, don't bulldoze it. What are you, out of your mind? Think we are just gonna upgrade this for the other track right now. Oh wow, we don't need 3 of them. We can only can we do one at a time? No, we can't. He said, "Screw you. You take 4 and you'll like it." Landfill's gonna have to move then eventually. Not now. But damn, man. All right, throw some roofs on here. And what's this? Larger entrance hall for the public to rest or visit a restaurant. Cool. All right, fully upgraded. And then underground subway? Nah, we don't need that. I like it. We don't need the extra 2 train platforms, but we can build into that later on. All right, anarchy back on, and see how bad we screw this up with that's going to be that node is going to be a problem, I can tell already. Pebble, did I hear you saying you're flying to Cancun right now? What the hell? What happened here? I have to redo that. All right, one side's done. That's going to be a sharp turn. This is going to be a problem. We're going to have to fix. We're going to have to. I'm going to pause this. We're going to break a whole bunch of things here. See why I didn't do trains so quick, so right away? not right away. But the whole damn infrastructure all screwed up now. I don't know if this is going to even look right now. That bridge might actually have to be completely redone. Maybe not. Take anarchy off. Oh, it might not be. The second line is going to be fine. I don't know. Might need to... Who dat? Trauma. Welcome in. That's, If I could slide this thing over just a little bit more, this curb is going to be a hell of a lot more natural than what it was before. Try that. The other thing... do more of an angle like such. That might help our cause. Cause is it anyway? But there we go. I think this is going to be the better move instead of redoing all those bridges. $180. Then over. Done. All right. That worked. And we make this look like a natural railroad curve. And not just a... It'll work at a 90-degree angle. The trains will turn. It'll just be stupid looking. I gotta be honest, that I think this turned out pretty good. So far, we're gonna have a hell of a time getting all the roads, networks, and things like that in there that we need. But we even have room to squeeze a couple of trains through there. I'll be damned. All right, let's get the road connected, and we can unpause, or we can pause, put the game back on. We got to get that bridge fixed too. All right, take this road, and we'll raise it. Fine. Where's my line guy? It actually goes over. Good. Hmm. Oh, it went over because anarchy's on. That's why it went over. No wonder it went over. That actually is going to work, though. That is going to work. Hello, Sconce. How are you? Welcome in. All right, no more anarchy here. Get this back down to the ground. Oh. What is going on? No bridge. $180, perfect. Want a dead center right there at 180 degrees. Four-degree incline, perfect. Doing good. Took a nap, nice. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. We're putting in our first train stations. That turns into a city road now. We might have to do a little... back that off a little bit since all we need is that pillar. But it's nice because we'll be able to fit those other train tracks through here if we need to. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's grab this and let's bring it down to the ground. Quite the... It's quite the grade. Bought Crimson Desert. Looks really fun. Waiting for it. What is that? Is that a shooter? It's actually not terrible. All right, let's fix that with the put the walls on each side. Upgrade there and there. That actually went a hell of a lot better. A new RPG type title, open world, single player, very much Witcher vibes. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. I actually think that this actually looks a lot better than what it did before. All we got to do is get our bike path back in, and then we can start back into our... We can unpause the game and get back into what we were doing with the train station. We're looking good. We'll deal with that later. Let's get the bike path in, like I was saying. Bike path. Paths. Parks. Here we go. Cable pedestrian bridge requires a wide median. I may... We actually need the bike and pedestrian side of things, though, so we need this. I don't know that bikes will use the pedestrian, or if the pedestrians will use the bike path. Cable pedestrian bridge. Arc pedestrian bridge. Starting next week, I'll be gone for most of the month traveling for work. It's gonna hurt me. No, you're fine, Skaith. Just let us know what's going on. That's all, man. We don't require like you don't have to like request days off or anything like that. Just let us know what's going on. If if you got to go for a month, you just did your due diligence. No sweat at all. We don't like it when people just disappear. And that's really all that we request. All right, let's see how this looks. This is going to be a minus 2.9 degree grade, but we ought to go down on the bottom anyway. Let's see how it looks. I'm requesting 2 months off. You can have 2 months off. What just happened here? Oh, these are, that's not. You going to see Pebbles next month? Nice. Ropenza, are you really going to be out of action completely with the flight sim and everything? I mean, I know you're moving, and that's completely okay. If you want, I'll throw in the notes that that you need 2 months of a hiatus. It's okay. I don't know. I thought I was under the impression that you just wouldn't be streaming, that you would be back. Your rig would be moving up and you'd be flying. But if not, that's okay. I just covered bridge, support cables hanging from arches hold the bridge deck. This is a pedestrian arch. Okay, this is what we need. Okay, yeah, no sweat. I'll put it in the notes. And we have several managers. Yeah, Ropenz is definitely going to have withdrawals, without question. $1.5. Let's just. There we go. We are okay. So that right there will give us overlapping items. And anarchy on. What's overlapping? It's that's the bridge segment. It has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. That went crazy right now. I mean, the nice thing is this works so the tracks actually can go through the pillars, or it's spaced out perfectly so the tracks can go between the pillars. That's phenomenal. All right, let's do this now. Filters here, 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 and here. Let us make it the object height of there. Now, will this, if I make this, that is going to work. Those trains cannot pass through there. No way, guy. That was a crazy game of poker. Why is that one so wonky? And everything else looks pretty good. Ooh. Welcome in, Hawks girl. How's it going? No, yeah, dude. Go take care of your stuff, man. Don't worry about that. VA stuff is secondary to all that. You know what's going to drive me nuts? This segment right here. 2 arches, not that wide. Can't be having that. Uh-oh. Why is this not working? Oh, it's that silly-ass thing. That's... There we go. That's better. What? Come on, guy. Yeah, there's a problem there with that, All right, we got that done. We got the 3 bridges. That's, or the 3 arches. That's good. I hate moving. Oh, dude. Oh, dandy, she says. Uh-oh. Ropenza just asked me why I don't own a construction company, babe. He just said that, he just mentioned that, I could probably own a construction company. And, I did inform him that, excavators are, in use in, nearly all construction companies. And, I mean, everybody understands here but you. So. Say, ah. No need for an excavator when you have a shovel. Well, then come on over, doozy. You ever dig a hole? No way you ever dug a hole talking like that. No way. All right. I don't know if our pedestrian path is going to turn into a bike path or not. Guess we'll find out. Get this down to the ground. I have dug many holes, have you now? I'm not talking about with your old lady, dude. I've dug many holes with the wife. He's most likely digging, likely. Now, I wonder if the bikes will use this thing. Uh-oh. Let's save this. Speaking of the death sound. The Mario Brothers death sound. I'm supposed to be building a train station right now, guys. That's the whole mission of the stream. It's turned into a whole huge infrastructure project right now. I used to work at a golf course, and I had to dig 18 holes. Dude, a cup. A cup? He can have an excavator and work doing actual excavation work all day, or he can own a fancy PC and play games. Oops, I mean sim all day. I guess which he likes better. Bro, this girl's out of hand, by the way. I don't hate the way that looks, to be honest with you. All we got to do is join it back up. You married me. Out of hand. She's out of hand. We dug like 4 new bunkers with shovels. Oh, boy. There you go. That's a nice fork. Quit bugging me. I got to get in a meeting. You lurking? You can only lurk. You can only use the lurk. You came here. You came here for this. That's great. I say ho. All right. We'll back that off. We're going to tier this up. And from here, we're going to there, right? No, from here, we're going to there. She misses you. 3 minutes of excavator talk. Yeah, and all of a sudden, work's more important. Girl does everything she possibly can to get out of work every minute of the day, every other minute of the day. Excavators come up and she's like, "Oh, gotta work. Ah, see ya. Peace." Not like me. I'm working all the time. All right, let's get this back over to here. Sad pilot. Sad pilot is right. All right, where is this thing? Oh, we're looking pretty good. Hmm. I go complex curve here. There we go. Hello, Newman. What's up, Ibanez? Welcome in. Boxes won't fill themselves. Yeah, dude, this is a great song. It is a great song. I don't like it. We're gonna start on the other end. Great song. 79. Go right to here on the bridges. There we go. Now we'll go here and down. I need AI to fill them up. Nice. That would be great. Grok, move my house. All right, guys, given everything that we had at the beginning here, I think we're all right. I'm happy with the redesign of the bridges. The highway's back intact. Path is back intact. We're missing water. Where's this water? Oh, that water's going to the train station. That'll be fine. Where are you going, guy? You going back to the firehouse? It's up. No, no, firehouse is back over here. No, it's back there. Getting closer. Starting at 6 a.m. You start the hauling. Gotcha. What are our thoughts on dill pickle flavored chips? I've not had them, to be honest, Doozy. I don't know. What in the hell is wrong with this picker? The picker is not working. Freaks me out. Actually, every time it freaks me out, I need to save. So let me save. I'm not a salt and vinegar guy. No way. Gross. Gross. And you know this. Why you troll me about it. We're going to need a smaller road to get over there. All right. We got power. We have power. We have water. We just need to get a small alley road. And I wish we could slide a little road back behind here. This is gonna have to be detailed out to make it look better. But it would have been nice to have like a office or something back there. All right. Well, the trains. The first train station is in. We don't have a route or anything set up, but we should have. Oh, you know what? I gotta fix that. I do not want these jackasses switching tracks around here. Stay on the tracks you're assigned to. Come on, guy. What? They're allowed to switch tracks? I mean, what if I don't want them to switch tracks? Guess that's just the thing. That sucks. I thought you could take that out with the lane connector tool. Apparently not. All right. We did ruin a siding over here, so let's fix that. Especially when the vinegar eats at the lining. Nah, I can't do it. I don't understand why people like that. That's not my thing. We will upgrade these. Snap it. There we go. Then let's upgrade these back to where they were. We're gonna have to Anarchy's gonna have to be back on. It is gonna be interesting to see what happens with these tracks, to see if all the nodes work or not. So this one goes to an outside. Right now, this one goes nowhere. That's the one that goes into our main the town. I love horseradish. Yep, I do like horseradish. So once we connect it, the unfortunate thing about it, unless they've changed it, right now these passengers go to Rodham. If I connect this, they don't necessarily go to Rodham. It could go to a completely different town, which is annoying. If you're connecting right next to each other, one would think that it would be in the same town. Nasty. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? I'm hoping that this alleviates some of our traffic issues, although the highway is also doing that as well. We're going to go take a look in... oh, no. Responding. What's on fire? Is it a car? Nice job, guys. You're finally cleaning it up. Whoa. Take it easy. I think it's a car. Uh-oh. Oliver Cork might be dead, guys. He's retired. He's a senior. Looks like he rode his motorcycle into something and caught fire. Oliver may be dead. Oliver? How you doing, Oliver? Good news is your fire is out. Retirement treated him well. Oliver? Get up, Oliver. You all right? Doesn't look all right. Where are the cops? Well, the fire department did their job this time. Oliver refuses to accept what has happened. It's just a dream. It's insane that this game does not it goes down to that detail. Dude, every one of these citizens has a workplace, has a house, has a like they have an employer, and then people want to know why the game doesn't run on their rigs sometimes, and mine included. Like when I get to a certain point of how many civilians are in my town, it's gonna, the game just won't work because there's so many calculations going on. Every single one of these people has a route of what they're doing, how they got there, like all of the things. And I mean, there's just right now, there's 13,000 people. Mr. Plus Star, welcome in. XDJ Beats, welcome in. Yeah, another day in City Skylines. Wednesdays is usually my City Skylines day. There was a bonus there on... There's the cops. There was a bonus stream in there last weekend because I just felt like playing. So, why no MSFS? Because it's City Skylines Day today. Why? Yeah, that's why. All right, we did get our traffic alleviated over here. That's huge. Yep, I am an enjoy. The highway over here. Exactly that, Doozy. Exactly that. The highway over here alleviated a lot of our issues on the traffic that we had when we were building these 4 buildings the other day. So this is good. This is working exactly as I'd hoped. Oh, not wrong. How we doing here, guys? Is the cop here yet? The fire truck's oh, this is typical right here. The fire truck's blocking the road. The cops can't get in. Take up, guys. Take up. You're done. All right, what's our water problem here? Where them trains at? We're working on it. All right. Do we have a train that has come into? Because I did break the line. So I'm wondering now if there's no more trains that will come through here because it's not a bypass any longer. Let's see. Do we have any trains? Because trains were using this before. Oh. All right, so he's going out this way. This is not our train. That is, and he came from Rodham. So, all right, so it is working. This is good. Oh, no. All right, can't do that. Let's see if we can get a line in from Rodham over to our train station. We'll just see if it works or not. I don't think this is going to go to Rodham, though. We're going to anarchy it in. I'll bet you this doesn't go to Rodham. Oh, it does. Awesome. So, cool. That's a change. You used to be able, you would put an arrow right next to, you would put a railroad track right next to each other, and it would go to a different town. That is a change. What does what mean? You'll pull people and it's not really so much for this track here. It's not that big of a deal at all, but I'll be able to keep the through traffic like this thing right here. This is through traffic, so he's not stopping. I'll be able to keep all of the traffic that's coming into our city on this line and keep them separate from here. So these two train lines, they won't intersect, which is one of the things that I've had problems with in the past. So effectively an import and export and people connection. That is exactly it. But the nice thing is like these people on this train are going to a completely different town. They're just using my line to pass through. This track will be, they will come from Rodham and then come into our town. I could make that train stop if I want, but I'm not gonna. Because things get real, they get silly because the tracks start they start to hang on. And then the trains start to get like into traffic jams just like traffic happens, and it's a real pain in the ass. Okay, so we got a siding that can be used off of both tracks. I guess we can go ahead and start our first train, guys. That's yes, people. Yep. So yeah, they're going to be using the that line is a main. It's essentially a main line, and they pass freight trains and all sorts of stuff. You can't control how many trains come on that track. So I'd like to keep the original lines away from mine. Completely away from mine, and then I'll control it on my lines. That way I can at least say how many trains are on the line. Does that make sense? Did I break a siding connection anywhere else? Don't believe so. All right. We actually did that much quicker than I thought, although it is already 1 o'clock. Holy crap. Yeah, yeah. No sweat. So we have parking. I think we actually might put more parking in over here. I was going to do some shops and stores. You know what? Let's get a route. Let's get our first train route in. And we'll bring the people in. I just got to remember how to do that. Passenger Railway Line Tool. So let's have these guys stop here. And they will go right there and back. And that's it for right now. We'll just bring them in, and we'll allow our first passenger stop. That should generate a train coming out of here. And there we go. Andy J, what's going on? Are you on Steam? I'm on Steam, man. I just switched to the Steam version. Your game's crashed about 3 hours. Oh, yeah, dude. You got to make sure autosave's on always. Yeah. I use a lot of mods, Andy, but yeah, I am on the Steam version, and but yeah, I every once in a while I've had a crash, but not very. I'm gonna shut up now, but yeah, things have been going well. I just want to make sure that all of our nodes are working back there. So I guess we're gonna find out right now. Yeah, save after that comment. Good call. Nick, welcome in. I suggest building an elevated trolley bus line. Oh, it definitely will be fun. Elevated trolley bus. That's interesting. Yeah, yeah. Here's our highway that we went over There's a diverging diamond over there. We'll let this train go out, and then we'll let it come back, and we'll just make sure all these nodes work. I don't know if people will come back on it or not. Likely not right away. We'll take Sconce's advice and save. Yeah, Nico, I can definitely that's certainly something that we could think about. Right now there are no people on it, but that is going to change. Also, too, that only changed up one car. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. I mean, it's pretty much everywhere. It does only change the one car. Color set. Route vehicles. Okay. You can change the whole thing by route. Damn it, man. Now this guy's a through train, so he won't stop here. Although I think I could have him stop here, but he's got 445 people on there and 51 dogs. Yeah, the trams do get busy for sure. All right, we'll leave this as orange for now. I don't hate that. I mean, quite honestly, there's really no demand for more people coming in here right now. So, I mean, our population is going down just because we're doing like slow detail builds. Um, that'll change. All right, let's figure out some parking lots, parking areas here. We are going to put a bus line in over here, but the bus is going to also we're going to have to do a bus garage. We don't think we're going to have enough time to do a full bus garage build, but Mhm. What do we want to do here? Yeah, not wrong. You're not wrong. Mm, go perpendicular, I think. One way. About a two-way perpendicular. Where are we at? Anarchy's on. Let's go ahead and shut that off. Make sure we're not too crazy here. Mm, I'd really like the entrance to come in off of here. Yo, Atlanta's going to be awesome. That new Atlanta's going to be great. I think we'll go alley and see what we can come up with here. I think this will work. Yeah, it looks like it's like imminent too, Doozy. That is going to be a great that I cannot wait. That's going to be one of my absolutely one of my most anticipated sceneries for sure. I mean we went over it the other day. How much I fly into Atlanta. I fly into Atlanta all the time, all the time. Any plans on adding a racetrack
Well,
down
you
the
kind of
line?
snuck up on me there.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Hawks girl, you're back, huh?
I see that.
Came back for some more excavator talk, did you? I would like to put yes to vinegar chip. Gross as hell. Um, what in the hell, Bobby? What? Texture am I looking at? Ice cold Pepsi is refreshing after a day of work. Fountain Pepsi. What do you mean you can't get behind that? What are you, a Coke guy? More of an energy drink guy. You won't get behind a Pepsi bandwagon, but you're on an energy drink? Yeah, no. Wild. Wild. A fib at 30, but at least it tastes good. Yeah, right. I have not seen a train. Nobody on here yet. Guys, I'm going to go use the restroom and get me some more coffee. Be right back. All right. Stand by. Not Tony's Lobster is having a management hiring event. We'll be coming back stronger than ever. Let's go check it out. Not Tony. Let's see where you're at. Serving fresh fish from the water nearby. Well, there is a fishing boat right next to you, actually. Good news is you're no longer requiring, or you're no longer don't have enough customers. You are broke though. The building doesn't require any customers because it is closed again. Today is waffle day. Be sure to get yourself a waffle snack. Waffle day, huh? That's a thing? All right, we definitely need we're gonna need more. I mean, more people need to move into the city, but that's not our mission today. We're gonna be serving fresh fish from the water. Very nice. I got news for you, Tony. This is gonna open up. This is gonna be an inlet. This entire thing is gonna be an inlet. It's gonna be, you're gonna have a very popular spot here, and you don't even realize it. Steakhouse. Let's see how the steakhouse is doing. Sconce's Steakhouse. Vacant. It's a vacant steakhouse, Sconce. No waffles. No waffles being made there today. It will be pretty cool, yeah. No, this area is going to be booming. You guys got prime real estate. You got in early. You got in early. It's going to be Forkland County people suck. Once this train station opens up here, man, and the urban center, I mean, look at where you guys are. The urban center is going to be right here. And you got not Tony's Lobster on the water. You got Sconce's Steakhouse right over here. You got Ropenza's Club over here. I mean, you know, right next to the firehouse. You got Ropenza's Club over here. We're gonna get a bus line to him. Ropenza's Club's empty too. Oh my God, you're right. These people suck. Terrible. The cereal mill's going though. Are people yeah, cereal mill's crushing it right now. We need more we definitely need more housing. That's the issue. I mean, our housing is spiked. Let me look at the train route here. I don't know if this train route, if we can force this train to stop the other train. I'm surprised people, this is like Illinois. This train's taking more people out of the city than it is bringing it to. Yeah, that's not this train line right here. I don't know if we can have him stop and bring people in from the other way. I'm not sure. Let's look. Train railway tool. Yeah, no. It's you got to create your own. So you can't influence theirs. That's all right though. We can't even on this line have that train go all the way to the other city. We'd have to build a line on this one, and I really don't. They got cargo traffic running on here. They're pulling stuff, but it's gonna work out. It's gonna be good. We're just not we're very infantile right now, so. Forkland County people suck, he says. The good news is that line is running correctly. There's no trains getting stuck anywhere. We did a lot of manipulation moving the tracks together and all that. So You may need last. You may need last mile connections. What do you mean? Like from here? I connected them. I mean, it shows a connection. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, if you look at this, like this city is going to Colne. Says the doctor. All right, let's pause, and I'm gonna save this quick just in case. From the train station, like you get there, like once you get there by train, do you have to walk, or is this? No, there's no bus or anything like that right now. Nothing like that right now. I want to save this, and I'm gonna try to kick this road out, and get a different. Because that could be, I anarchied that train line in. There's a possibility that that actually might be an issue too. But there is a train coming to and from, so. Yeah, see, it changed the town. The town is now Bruh. It's from Bruh. I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, see, it's still, it had a connection. I don't know how that's going to go, but check it out. All right. It's out of my scope. Yeah, no, it absolutely would make sense that why no one would come by train that way. Uh, I think we just broke our route as well. Let's fix that, and then we'll move on. Nope, the route's there. We're good. All right. So we know the route works. We know the train works. We're good on all that. At the next episode, I'm almost positive. The hell is going on here? How the hell did you guys get into a wreck? Yeah, we're gonna have likely have a bus garage like back here. I gotta fix this. Not my best work. Get back to we'll get back to detailing our Got benches and seating areas over there. I think we can really fit a store or anything over there. I'm thinking long haul. Nice. What are you thinking? Where are you going? It's the question. It always is. It always is. Man, I wish there was a way to get there's this road right here, this turn lane, or this dual. Maybe there is. People are walking. Is anybody riding bikes? We need a bless you point channel redemption. Sneeze count is 1. So we do have people coming. Garbage trucks are coming, so it's servicing. All right, so people are walking over here. Connections are good. All right, that's all I need. I mean, eventually people will use the damn train. Musan 2, I watch a female streamer that is a snort counter. That's funny. What's up, Musan 2? How are you? Venice to JFK or the other way around? Nice. Ryther. Welcome in, Kryther. Should be the tiniest problem to solve. I think we're just going to take this right along the road as like a little service road. And we're going to put I think one shop back here. Actually, go right down there at 180 and grab this guideline to go right back. Anarchy is on. Yeah, that's the problem. That looks better. Bless you, counter has a nice side effect of viewer interaction. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Streamer named Taylor has issues. Nice. It's up to 500. Oh, she keeps a rolling. It keeps a rolling tally. That's I like it. I could probably get my bot to count it and keep a rolling tally of sneezes, stream sneezes. Great idea. You know what? I kind of like that. I kind of like it so much that I might do another one. Sent you a pic in the HR channel. You never know you were direct connections to the U.S. I'm very curious about this waffle day, Gons. Tell me more. All right. Got the white fence all the way around, except for in the front here, for no reason. I agree with you, Moose. It might have to look into that. All right, now the fence. See if we can do this without screwing everything up. Whoops. Net lane, please. Oh, Doozy, you got to fly out of that, man. I have to get back there. We really need company routes over there. I I really need to get back there. Great scenery. To be honest, I found my Levitex ticket. We checked on some offset. Yeah, that's funny. Heavily considered just getting rid of Japan and adding BHH as the hub over there. I mean, yeah, that's an option. I think eventually we will be able to drop down to only a couple of Australian hubs too. Like we have 3 Australian hubs, and they're very, very close together. So there's certainly some restructuring that we could consider doing. I definitely want to keep Melbourne for Pontiac. Yeah, we do not have a hub limit. It's just the routes. The fact that we have to have, obviously, if we have a hub you know, you got to have routes that come off of it. So it's, yeah, but no hub limit. I think I did all right matching that up. Hey, not what I wanted. I think Melbourne should be the only. I wouldn't be upset about that, to be honest. Would not be upset about that. I would like I wouldn't mind seeing some like a Dubai thing. I kind of like H I like Hab. I'm good with this someday. We just need to get together and chat, but it's tough because all the route stuff is going to change when the full version drops, so I don't want to put a ton of effort in now and do it again. Yeah, we're all on the same page on that, 100%. But we all do need to get jump into a voice chat and see what routes we want to how we want to change that stuff, because I want it to work for everybody and not just me, or not just, you know, it's got to work for everybody. Is there a, yeah, there is. Shrubbery. But yeah, I'm with you, especially for you. Like, what the hell just happened? All right, let's back this off slightly, and we have a terrain conflict issue, if you will. Although, if we move this segment and that node, might not have a issue with that any longer. That might have corrected that. Otis! Past Devil Gaming. How the heck are you? How you been, man? How have you been? Is this tree gonna grow? I might want to lock it. Let's lock it. You're good. Good day. Appears I haven't clicked on this button yet. However, I did not know you were on Twitch. Yeah, it's I mean, it's since Scum, it's definitely new. How you been? I am well. I am well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I started Twitch about 2 years ago now. What have you been up to? Let's get the smaller one there. Put a little variety in there. 100% agreed with all of that. Just need a data chat and come up with some hubs so I can derive the routes. Yep, yep. I think I'm absolutely on point. I'm absolutely in agreement with eliminating some of the slower routes, or non-existent routes out of Atlanta too. And absolutely everything that's under 100 nautical miles should be immediately cut. To be honest. We shall just restart. No, I don't think we need to restart. I don't know. Do we? Do you think we do? Why am I not able to grab netlane nodes? Because I didn't place that one, Nate. You're looking at the wrong one. It will be easier than delving through. That's true. You're not wrong. You are absolutely not wrong. You're probably, yeah. Streaming and playing a lot of Doom Awakening. Nice. How's that going? Be honest, I don't hate the way this looks. Run it again. So this grass, it's supposed to be grass here. Awake at a ridiculous time. Those trees are going to grow. We need something to go into here. I feel that we also need guardrails. There is no... Yeah. No wonder nobody's going to be using this thing. There's no stop on the other end. We deleted it. They can't get there from here. Nobody will ever use that train. Oh shit. I think I just deleted it. Damn it. You get out of the route. Good after next Monday to chat. Sounds good. Playing with a couple other Aussie streamers makes it rather entertaining. Awesome. See, now our train was not, it's not on the right line. Our train should be now on the correct line. Oh boy. Where are all these jackasses going? Guys making a left. All these people are driving. Driving to work. We got to get some of these cars off the road. Bus lines are going to be next. Next episode will be bus lines. Still waiting to see a bicyclist ride over this thing. I'd really like to see. I'd really like to have a some bicycle traffic over there. Guardrails? What's your name? Welcome in, Cat Dad. I need not a window guard. I need a guard rail. Nope. There are guardrails in the in the mod thing, I'm gonna make a little note, and I will get guardrails because we need guardrails here. Can't be having no guardrails here. Yep, Sim Corner, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in, all. Welcome in. Everybody trickling in. Hope everybody's doing good. Got about another hour I can go. Then I gotta go get my daughter. All right, we got the train station for the most part done. Go ahead and do our parking lot here. Wait, what's this guy doing? Are you taking a train, guy? Hold. Hold. Where are you going? Let me guess, you work here. Oh, no, of course. He's going to the damn pharmaceuticals. Real jerk. There are a lot more features. I also use about 200 and some mods, Taz, but yeah, there's definitely a ton of there's definitely a lot more going on. Roads are much easier to build. Highways are much easier to build. Everybody's going to the store over here. Thank God I left you a whole bunch of parking for the store. Also, I want to put a pedestrian crosswalk. We're going to take these out. I'm going to put a pedestrian overpass over here. Because this is a high-speed road. Could do it under the road tunnel. Really not going to jive. It's not really going to jive here. Although, it'll look cool here. And we already listened to that earlier, Cat Dad, but we'll listen again. I like it. Okay, where's our pedestrian road? Where the hell? Oh, here they are. Pedestrian bridges. No, that's not it either. It must be in the paths. Yup. A large, extra large. Let's take off snapping. Got to see this guy perform this song live a couple years back. Yeah, my life. Tired of waiting on a Star Citizens patch. Gonna go do a cargo flight. Nice. Good. Where are you flying, Cat Dad? What are you gonna be doing? I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna... Slope is not gonna work there. I don't know if any of this is gonna... It might have to be a tunnel, guys. We might be able to get away with... Yeah, this version's definitely different. I don't hate it. I actually don't mind it at all, but it's definitely different. I have not seen him perform, but I can imagine it is absolutely amazing. Akito, what's going on? Dojo, that's a good one. That's a good build request. Commercial got 4 legs for today. Nice, nice. What's going on, Akito? What are you up to? All right, so with that, we can get rid of these crosswalks here, all of them. Those 2 can stay. That one's got to go. No, actually, that one can go too, because there's one right here. Another one in. This one, that one can stay, but now nobody needs to be crossing the road, the highway, to get over to the train station. We got traffic over here, guys. Is this? There's no way all these people are going to the. All these people are going to the pharmaceutical shop. The hell are they selling over here? I like the dojo idea, Akito. We'll definitely do that. Teaching today, we're in the middle of a tropical storm. Playing at a big festival over the weekend. Need a few days off. I bet. I bet. We are taking parking off this road. Let's delete this. I think actually. We'll let people go right, and we'll let them bike right to the train station. We'll encourage. We'll encourage the biking. Drugs. Surfaces. 20 years since Hannah Montana was released. All right. Fair enough. Boy, that is a very popular store over there. Nobody's using the train station. Dogs are everywhere. Got it made. All right, we're going to go too wide. Straight out from here. Oh. I don't think I like that. What's up, Dan? It is a train. It is a train. What is going on? Definitely tell I'm focused on that. Buses are not up and running just yet. Buses are next. Taz Devil, welcome back again. Buses are the next episode. But we got the train in, and I'll give you a little tour quick here in a second. Need to move these over. I have the net right in the middle of the door. Here we go. Here we go. No buses up yet, but the train station is in over in the small town area. And then the large, I do have a spot for the train station that I framed out last night, and the large train station will be here. But I want to get some buildings, some larger buildings in first. I think is what we're gonna do first. But the we do have a that's definitely gonna be a build that'll probably take an entire episode to get this squared away. But aesthetics, Dan, aesthetics mostly. What in the hell? We got garbage building up over here. Is that trash? High resource costs? Company has trouble producing resources and staying profitable. I've never seen that alert. Consider reducing taxes or improving traffic routes or increasing local production. Yeah, we know we got to do all of that. So, but thanks, man. Thanks, Dan. In Japan, a lot of the train stations have rows of vending machines in front. Can you do that? Seems to attract people. We certainly could do. We could certainly give it a shot. I'll see if they got vending machines. Yeah, Dan. Like last stream, I don't know if you dropped in last stream. I think you did. But I spent last stream like detailing out this whole area here. As such, we're level 4, level 4, level 4. When these hit level 5, I can lock them and then they won't move, and I'll remove the fire escapes off these damn buildings. They drive me nuts. But yeah, we did this whole. This is a hand built park. That is the only park asset in this entire thing, and I drew in everything else in that park. People use it. People walk through. There's invisible pathways and things like that you can put in. And so yeah, I did this was last stream. I detailed from this building basically all the way over, put a path through here. And then but yeah, that's the gist, and we're tearing up. This is going to be the downtown area. Last night I put in some infrastructure. Thanks, Dan. Last night I put in some infrastructure. This area down here is going to look very much like this. And we're going to put some more apartment buildings, and then it's going to come down here. And I think I'm going to put a marina in. This water, I'm going to open up all the way to the ocean. There's no way to walk from the big parking lot? Sure there is. So many minuscule details, 100% that. But yeah, then like this park here I did as well. This is a pedestrian walkway, and then there's a couple of park assets in here, and I just tied them all together. Put in some small boardwalk commercial buildings. That's a park asset. Then I just made like that's not a park asset. Those are just different things. But like I said, it's just kind of like my art, man. I just enjoy this, like putting this stuff together. I've always enjoyed watching people do it, and I know I've gotten better at it over the course of time. But yeah, we got high resource costs everywhere now. So we're not losing. I mean, we're losing people, but not at the rate you'd think. It's not been noticeable. We're right around 13,000 people, but we are definitely going to have to start putting in high resource costs. What are you talking about? You make resources. But we definitely need to get our game on and get the aspects of the functionality of the game. I wonder if, I mean, yeah, Kev, I wonder if we can get a crosswalk in here. I don't know. We're going to have to break this and put a node in, I think. And all right. And then now with the node there, can we put a crosswalk in? Hmm. I want a crosswalk right here. We may have to draw one in. It's not really a crosswalk hash mark. Kind of a vertical, horizontal stripes. There we go. Now, all right, sounds good, Tez. Sounds good, man. Gonna drop the missus at the train. I'll ask her to pass on your greeting. Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. Enjoy, man. Have a good one. Hope he's doing well. I know he's busy with work. I didn't realize they rode the train together in. Invisible pedestrian path. This is what I want. Straight across. We definitely, I don't, wait, where are you going? Are you going to the train? Nope. Oh, we got a passenger waiting. No way. Going home. So somebody came here and all right, so it's working. Interesting road crossing. Are you sure you put that there? Uh, now there's actually does look like a runway marking. Yeah, we're good. I'm just happy people are someone's using the train. All right. It's Got that. We're missing our net lane again. Everybody's parking over at the train station to come over to this place. What they're killing it right now. They're not having any problems. Two. Try to use that slope line. What slope line? Hmm. So there is no reason for this crosswalk. There's a crosswalk there. This crosswalk can go. This stoplight can go. That stoplight. Oh, Actually, can't believe they don't have a crosswalk net lane. Mm. All righty. I think. What is going on, all? Bus Depot's coming soon, but it won't be today. I'm trying to get this. I want to get this functional and using. Average wait time 9 minutes. Do have a pass or a train there. What's going on with this train? Coming? Bus Depot's definitely coming, and it's going to be close. There's going to be another bus. There'll be a bus terminal right in this area. Might end up with a bus terminal over here. Oh, Salt Lake City V2. That's Pack Sims, right? Or somebody else's. I heard that Paxim updated the other day. I don't have Paxim's Salt Lake City. And I fly into Salt Lake City a lot too, and I don't have Paxim Salt Lake City. I have a I have one off flightsim.to that's actually not that bad. I think Scott's told me about that one. Same as it ever was. The plant in it. Same as it ever was. Paxim is better. Nice. I do fly into Salt Lake City a lot. I probably should pick that up. What have I done? Same as it ever was. Come on, guy. There we go. Make sure I'm not killing my train station. Before I forget, and since I am working on this train station here, and I've done a metric crap ton of work on it. All right. Back to the planter. Back to anarchy on. Fence mode. Go 6. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. More room over there. Come on, guy. How about a small birch tree? Frozen in age. Nothing crazy. Uh, Singles. All right. It's the end of. Uh, that's what I'm. That's the one. Fix that. Has this train ever come back? Somebody either got sick of waiting. We'll work on this little like dingy area This will be like a little bit of a rundown area where the back behind the tracks, we'll fence it off. I don't think we actually need to go too crazy with the razor wire fence here. It's a small town, nothing crazy. That will keep. That's over by the tracks. We probably could have kept that. Put that back. We'll put that back for the railroad, for the tracks portion of it. Bank. And we'll go all the way to that'll be all fenced off. Come on, guy. Taz is back. How's it going? Miss got off all right? Jumped on the train? Train's not for another 10 to... Gotcha. Let's do single ones of these now. I think that works. Get booze. 35. Where the hell does that sidewalk go? Nah. Rail viewing platform. Good call. Wouldn't be terrible. What is going on, everybody? We got to get rid of these lights. Well, we've done some work today. That's for damn sure. This was nothing. This was actually over here with three stores there. That's where that's what this was before. It's actually going to look pretty sharp when I finish detailing this apartment block up too and fix this mess of a overpass. Nice. 230. Still curious. I don't think bicyclists are using this pedestrian path. I don't know if they do or they don't, but I don't think they are. Also, too, I'm not sure if our train is actually running at all. Right now we don't have. We got this train that's stuck over in Rodham. Just sitting over there. We got to find a name for this district. We're gonna start districting out things too, so that's coming soon as well. Advanced building control. Property customizer. Static ploppable. Building maintenance. What's going on here? Are you stuck? This is what I'm talking about with the nodes. Lightning strike? See, the train is working there. They are flipping back onto our line somewhere. Fry their Zed and set adrift. Nice. I don't know where they're getting onto our line. Why? Because that train does not belong on our line. That is not a... That train does not belong on our line. And it's not our line to manage. That's the other part. I don't even know how he gets on our line. He's on our line. He's not on our line here. That makes no sense. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to run and go get my daughter. I think we're gonna throw some trees in here, some larger trees to break things up a little bit, and I'm gonna call it. Greens. How about there we go. There we go. Deciduous trees. Bryther's got a song request in. Oh, that's bad touches. Classic. Yep. Not wrong. For now, this is where it's going to stay. We'll come back and fix this up, and we're going to put some put a couple of extra things in over here. But for now, this is what it's going to be. We're going to put like a spot over here that will work out. That's all sequestered off. Not a fan of that. Next episode is buses. We're going to get a bus line to run, at least run this area over here. And tomorrow will be another short stream day. So if I stream at all tomorrow, it will be short. So it's a possibility that City Skylines might be back tomorrow. I am getting down to the wire for being able to get this Easter achievement done. And I don't have 5 hours to get the stream, or to get it done. I still don't know how they're on our line. They don't even cross. Those lines do not even cross. Making plenty of money. $2 million almost $2 million a month. We just got to work on getting some housing back in. We will be in the coming episodes. These areas back here will become houses. Back here, this is going to be houses like single-family homes. We're also needing to expand our houses back here will be single-family homes as well. And then they'll be able to get on the highway, get over into the urban area, which will be coming shortly as well. We need to get some more manufacturing in. There is high costs of resources. Yeah, dudes, I got to get going. I got to go get my daughter here in about, I got to leave in about 15 minutes. So high resource costs are killing us right now. So let's actually look here. Yeah, I mean, we're getting hit, but we're not getting hit. It's giving us alerts, but those businesses are going to go out of business if we don't get them going. So, but yeah, and then we're going to put some more buildings like this in this area here. We'll detail this out as well. Thanks, Taz. I appreciate you coming in and hit the follow as well. But yeah, we started off this area right here. Let me see if I have a screenshot. I don't know if I took a screenshot of the previous standby. I think I do. That was now the I thought I took a screenshot of what this thing looked like before. But I am gonna take one now. I have to go back and look at it. Big rig. Big rig coming in with the hello. We're just wrapping up, getting ready to wrap up. Big Rig, I gotta go get my daughter. Welcome in, man. So the trains continue to perplex me. Obviously, nobody's using it. We don't have any places inside the city. How goes it, man? How goes it? We don't have any places inside the city for anybody to go on a train. But we did put in a train station. It is ready to go. We got our first train station in. We have our first rail yard in. And then when we move up to do the main city now, at least people will be able to come to this train station and take the train into the city and the urban areas down there, and hopefully that will alleviate some traffic, which will be good. This again is the urban train station. I'm sorry, just the hang on. We'll do a little comparison of what this thing looks like. What this thing looks like vanilla. Give me the whole thing, guy.
What the hell are you doing?
Who's this? Hawks Girl with the 30 stream streak.
There's more coming.
Frank, get in
Just
the
in
car.
time.
Everybody's doing it.
Now.
So the local train station, we'll do that comparison. I guess I do not have a screenshot. I thought I did, but thought I took one this morning because I was gonna. This was what we were gonna be working on. Stand by. All right, we have an after. How about maybe I put it in the third. I think it was just a theory, guys. It was a theory that that I never got played out. I don't believe I have a damn screenshot of that area. So I apologize for that. I was hoping to do a before and after side of things, but to give you an idea of what this train station looks like as a vanilla asset, I'll put one down right over here since we have the cash to do so. We were looking at a local train station. This one here. This, nope. Well, it said local train station. Central train station. It was this, local train station. Was it the Suburban? No, that's the one we were gonna put down. We never did do that. Train station. Now I can't even find the local one. All right, cool. Here it is. So, this is what the train station looked like when we placed it down. Discord servers are being stupid. Really? All right. Everywhere? Or this is what it looked like when we placed the local train station down, and this is what we built it into. So those are the same assets. We just did a little bit of detailing and squared it away. We fit it into the area. We got the railroad tracks in and linked up into the whole network. Yeah, we have all we need now are people to use the damn train because right now nobody is using it. We are this is kind of what we're working with right now. So I'm pretty happy with how this shook out. Voices down, messages are slow moving. Okay, gotcha. Very good, very good. Everywhere. All right. But yeah, we have this is our newest train station. Just a recap of what we did today. Other than that, we put in our first our first rail yard, and then had to reroute that. That took us about 20 minutes to get everything down. This road is not going to stay. This will eventually be apartment buildings and things. But all of this area will likely be a very large rail yard. and that is the start of it. So we had to supply it with power, water, and everything to get it going to generate a train. So again, our downtown area. I worked on this the other night. Last night, the downtown area. This will be the focal point, our big major train station. Our major train station will come in right here. These will be all of our high-rise areas. I built a highway interchange to come over the bridge. The highway, again, the train station, just to give you a point of reference, the train station's over here. The highway interchange to allow other ways into the city is here. We'll make a large park here. The train station will be there, and then this will all be like downtown high rises. This interchange is changing. This is not going to stay. I just don't like the way that looks completely crap when you compare it. That was my first attempt at building a custom interchange. This was my second attempt at building a custom interchange, so I can definitely do better. So that's it, guys. I'm going to get going. Taz Devil Gaming, thank you for the follow over on the Twitch side. I appreciate you. Metal Mike, thank you for the follow on the Beam side. If anybody hit the follow or anything, and I appreciate everybody who just came in and lurked and hung out. Like I said, I had about 3 hours to stream today. I have to go get my daughter. Right now at school. So yeah, I'm gonna be back. I hope to be back tomorrow. There's a chance we might be flying tomorrow. My daughter did mention possibly going to the gym. If she's going to the gym, I'll have a couple hours to actually do a flight. If she's not going to the gym, it'll probably be Cities Skylines. So keep an eye out on the Discord. If you are in the Discord, keep an eye out on the Discord for what's going on. I try to post if I'm going to fly. I'll try to post that my flight plan tonight for tomorrow. And if anybody wants to fly along, you guys are more than welcome. And again, if anybody's interested in joining Wolf Air Aviation, you're more than welcome to do that. The link to the Discord and the airline is there. So that's it, guys. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for hanging. Who's anybody streaming? Dava's streaming. We could go hit Dava again. Yeah, I'm gonna send everybody over to Dava. I believe he's been coming over and hanging out, and he's if you think my detailing is impressive, check out he's unbelievable. Same category. And all right, Outdoor Tory, thanks for coming in, man. I'm gonna try to get you guys some customers into your places. I apologize. I apologize that it's just not working. There first. Here's the Wolfpack raid message, guys. If you don't mind hitting that. He's only been live for a half hour, so there's the Wolfpack raid message. Feel free to drop that in his chat, and we are going to start the raid over to Dava right now, and he's looks like he's just getting going, so that'll be good. And if you guys like Cities Skylines content, this guy is he's great. So building kind of a New York Northeast type of city as well. So all right, guys, we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks again, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Oh, he's leaving too. All right, we're not going to Dava. Oh, he's not leaving. He's messing around. He's trolling. Later, guys. See you.
Red, Nightwolf, thank you for the raid. I want to time you out. Oh, Big Bones, welcome. Welcome, Nightwolf. How was the rest of the stream? Outdoor Tory. Hopefully you're doing well today. I am so out of it today. How was the rest of the stream? I was going to show you something. That's right. MND just did this just now, and I'm so happy that you guys were here to see this as a raid, so you can join us in